Speaking of another team that's going to get slapped, Everton travel to Brentford. They have no hope. I've gone 2-0 Brentford.
Yeah.
And I remember I asked you guys last week, I'm like, who's Everton beat this year?
No one.
There's my two are it'll be Burnley and Luton.
Nope.
That's how I
got Brentford 1-0, but Everton is still bad.
I got Brentford going 2-0 on Everton this game.
Yeah, same as me.
Brentford at home? Oh, dude.
Yeah. It's not going to be good because
game, which
Brentford can, yes, they like to hit it up and have Tony knock it down, but Brentford can also play. Johan Wissa's had a great season so far, and Mbomo is still doing his thing, so I think they'll be able to put the ball down and play around him. I mean, Everton, obviously, are going to play the Sean Dyche low block, super negativity style, and because that's what they do.
I'm surprised they haven't resulted to the old Villa.
Just kick the crap out of people.
The villain. Just embrace it. Just
absolute hatchets, man.
They would end up hurting themselves.
It doesn't matter though, because look at last week at the Newcastle Brentford game.
Yeah,
they were up for it. Yeah. Oh, you're going to issue a sword? You're going to give me a spear as we walk out onto the field? I'm cool with that. All right, let's go. No problem. Brentford had no problem, man. The bees, they're going to sting them. I don't think Brentford are going to have any trouble with Everton. Everton are they're down.
They're down.
They're going down.
I hope not.
I mean, Calvert-Lewin might start. He might be back in this one. Can they find a way to get Beto and Calvert-Lewin in the same team? They got to try something.
They're not good, man.
I mean, but they got to figure something out. They got to get Beto on the ball more, win more second balls. Onana, Decore, they were terrible versus Arsenal. Arsenal absolutely controlled that game, sure. But those guys didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all, man. And I think in retrospect, what's going to be one of the biggest issues, one of the worst mistakes Everton made was letting Alex Iwobi go.
Yep.
He was the only one holding up the ball in their midfield last season.
Workhorse. He was the only one working 24/7 in the midfield last season.
They've got Decore playing in this advanced position this season. It's not working.
Nope.
Dyche has got to figure something out because they're bad. They're bad. And
they're not beating anybody this year except Luton, and they're going to draw with Luton.
Yeah, they're going to draw at Luton. They may beat them at Goodison, maybe. Everton have nothing going forward, so it's going to be a long day. It's going to be rough. But speaking of Luton, they are at the Kenilworth Road once again to play the wandering Wolverhampton Wolves.
Beating the blind, man.
I don't know about all that.
I think the Wolves might actually figure out how to score in this game.
I got Wolves 2-0. Yeah, man.
I'll go Wolves 1-0.
Have you watched Wolves this season?
I've watched them miss about as many times as we have.
But they created about 37 chances versus Manchester United. Right. They created a host of chances. Who'd they play last in their last game? Liverpool.
It was Pool. Yeah.
They should have been up 4-0 at halftime versus Liverpool. So against Luton,
here's my thing though. Like they should, but the only game they've won this season is like Blackpool in the Cup. They lost to Palace, they lost to Pool, they lost to United.
Who, Wolves?
Yeah.
They beat Everton.
They did beat Everton. That's right.
Everton doesn't count.
They only beat Everton 1-0. They only beat Everton 1-0.
I got a shocker here. I'm going Luton 2-1.
No way.
You know what, Lewis? I'll get on that.
Hatters.
Luton 1-0. Because they're
Luton with the 1-0.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-1 Luton, man.
I'll do that.
Disrespect to my man Gary O'Neill. Oh man. The 1-0 to the Hatters. Hey, I want to see it, man. I really want to see Luton do well. I've been cheering for Wolves this season because I just have a soft spot for Gary O'Neill. I want to see him do good just based on his trajectory, based on, he got shoved into that Bournemouth team last season, and he's got Wolves playing a different style this season as well. If Cunha could just find the net. I'm telling you, man, if
Bro.
Cunha starts scoring goals, Wolves will finish 11th. If Cunha can just start bagging, because Neto absolutely ran roughshod over Liverpool in that first half. Just ran them over, man. That's why I made the comment during the Liverpool segment about Trent being missing.
Yeah.
Because he could run with Neto. Trent's not like the greatest defender ever, but he can at least run with him. He's got the speed and the stamina to stay with him the whole game. Neto was going off. And if I'm Neto at the end of the Liverpool game, I'm screaming myself hoarse at Cunha. He should have 3 assists. He should have Neto put him on a platter all day long. And you got Cunha looking like Lukaku out there. It's bad news Bears. But I'm telling you right now, if he starts scoring goals, Wolves they'll be better than decent. They won't just, because as it stands, they'll struggle. They'll be fighting relegation. They won't be relegated because other teams are worse, but they'll be in and around it. But I'm telling you, man, if any one of them can just start bagging goals, because they're creating chances.
Yeah.
They
do.
And
They do.
If you look at how Chelsea's struggled to score goals, but they put 3 past Luton. So Wolves have been struggling to score goals. I'm backing them to find it 2-0, even at the Kenny. Who did Luton score against? They scored last time they played at home. Was it Burnley?
West Ham.
No, it was West Ham. Yeah. So maybe Luton have a goal in them.
Well, looking at they won their cup game. They won the 3-2 in their cup game, EFL Cup, and they proceeded to lose to West Ham.
Luton did score on Brighton.
Yeah, they scored 4-1 Brighton. Yep.
4-1 on Brighton.
Yep. I think they win. I think they win 2-1 this week.
Nice. There you have it. X and Lewis going for Luton wins. First win of the season. I am less certain. Yeah, I think Wolves will pull this one out.
Man.
That leaves us with the final match that we've yet to discuss of the weekend. The Cottagers, Fulham, go to Crystal Palace to visit old Roy Hodgson and the gang.
This will be one of those soccer fans of the game will like this game.
You mean fans of each team, but the neutral the neutral may not be watching this one.
No, right? No one's tuning into this.
They're in 9th and 10th, so they're like dead smack mid-table.
Yeah, I mean
this has 0-0 written all over it.
No,
all over it.
That's your prediction. Can I lock that in? I'll lock that in for you.
All over it. 0-0.
No, sir. No,
just
sir.
Boring. Yes.
No, I don't think you've watched enough Crystal Palace this season. I think Eze gets a goal. I think Edouard scores. I think it's going to be a good day for Palace, to be honest with you. If you look at Fulham matches this season, they should have lost to Everton. Just throwing that out there. If Everton could, find the back of the net without it, suffocating them and being thrown over their own heads, if they didn't need to be slapped in the face by it to score goals, they would have beat Fulham. Fulham were not good in that game away from home. So Palace, I think Palace have goals in them, man. Palace can be an exciting team going forward. So I've gone for a 2-1 for Crystal Palace and Roy Hodgson's men at home. I definitely think they can control this match. They got Chuck Decore, or not Chuck Decore, that's Everton. But they do have a guy named Decore in the middle there that's been pretty solid this season. And I think they'll be able to handle Fulham.
If they can stop getting red cards. Fulham would be I just feel like Fulham have a little bit more in them, but I don't think they score as they drew you guys. They won't beat Luton. It
won't be that kind of game, though.
It won't more Fulham than I have Palace, but
this game will be different than both of those.
I know Palace did this to you all last season. Palace
Yeah.
was your Wolves. So
Oh,
Wolves are
man.
this year's Jake's Palace.
Yeah.
Like that's what's going on. He's just
The
moved
team
from
I keep
Palace.
backing,
It's Wolves.
and then they just disappoint
And
me
they
all
just
season
all
long. That was Palace
That
last
was
season.
Palace last
Now
year.
it's Wolves.
Now it's Wolves.
I keep calling Wolves wins, and they keep letting me down. Palace, I think, are a little bit better. Yeah, I think they're just gonna be too much, man. As is good. I think Palace can control games. They can have nice concerted possession. They do like to get down the wings. And each Palace game I've watched has been kind of back and forth, which Fulham won't mind that, but I just think that Palace have better goal scorers, better guys up top to take the opportunities, and I think they'll handle it. What are you saying, Lewis?
I'm looking at some stats. I mean, I picked the score, but I don't think it's going to change it because I was looking and I think it's a 1-1 draw. But I'm looking here and it says that Palace haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches. Then I'm seeing that Fulham have kept the most clean sheets in the competition.
Really?
I'm just reading. This is Foot Mob, so I mean it's accurate as whatever it is. But then it also says they've conceded the most penalties this season, which is why I think
that also tracks with the red cards that they've gotten this year.
So I got a 1-1. I got a 1-1.
A 1-1. Nice.
Fulham's got more players on red cards than we do in the hospital. Like they got, yeah.
That's saying something.
That's
Good
saying
grief. That's a stat. Holy crap. No. That one should be interesting. Yeah, that might be. I've been averaging 9 games, 9 of the 10 games so far. Actually watching the full 90.
I'm not doing this one.
Palace full. I might not catch all of Palace full. Yeah, that one might be. Yeah. Sorry about your Palace, but yeah, there you have it. I've gone for a Palace win. You guys have gone for draws. It looks like a lot of my predictions have been different than yours.
It'll be a good
This
week.
time around should be a good week. We'll definitely get Patrick's predictions in as well. He said he's going to send them to me tomorrow. But yeah, there you have it. Week 6 predictions in the book. I'm definitely looking forward to the weekend. Of course, it's the North London Derby. I'm going to be absolutely buzzing, jacked to see that one. Man, it's another Sunday game. I don't like Sunday games. I'm glad because what did you just say?
I said go Spurs. I'm kind of torn here. I don't.
What did you just say? You know what? You know what? No, I'm not having it. I'm not having that. You don't say go Spurs.
Why are you going through that, man, like that?
You don't say go Spurs. You get a timeout. You get a timeout for that. You just take a timeout for that right there, sir.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know what you thought was gonna happen with you saying that crap.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, sir.
I'm the other London club. I don't know who to root for here. A draw, maybe. A draw, maybe.
Okay, I guess I deserve that because I said Villa would beat Chelsea.
Yeah, see.
I guess I deserve that. Yeah, and deep down, I mean, it's not even deep down. I don't hide it. You guys know that I cheer against everyone. So if you're not Arsenal, I'm not cheering for you. If you're not Arsenal and you're not playing against City, I'm not cheering for you.
Big red.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, absolutely. I'm an honorary Forest fan this weekend, of course, because they're going to go to the Etihad and get a result.
Same, yeah.
but yeah, we're definitely excited about the weekend, and if you are as well, go ahead and hit the likes up on the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for being here. We are on our way to 100 subscribers. And we've definitely had a good one tonight. Get the notification bell on for all of our upcoming content. It's going to be plenty more on the way. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. We will see you next time. Have a good night.